Welcome back to Daytime Auto here on Rogers TV. Some fantastic recipes ahead as we get close to the weekend. And guess what? It's a long weekend, so you have more time to prepare these wonderful recipes. Joining us is Julie Findlay, Mom in the Know. And I should say thank you for filling in while I was away.
It was pretty fun to be on your side, but I think I'm quite a bit more comfortable over here, especially when it comes to food.
You are great on either side. So let's dive right in, because we have a couple of recipes to share today.
You know what? I think what I started thinking about with dinners is we all know about our protein, whether we're going to Ontario ham, pork, chicken, turkey, but it's always the sides. I feel like that's where you're talking with your friends, like what sides are you going to serve?
Yeah.
What sides are you going to serve? So I'm pretty excited to add this into my menu, the long-lost rutabaga.
I love rutabaga.
Me too. But
I love it raw or cooked.
Absolutely.
As well, right?
And on Foodland Ontario, you can make a nice apple soup with this. It shows you how to easily mash it. Just put it in a microwave with some paper towel for about 10 minutes with poked holes.
Right.
And then leave it in tin foil and let that kind of waxy thing fall out, and then just scoop, mash.
Nice.
Super easy.
That is
easy.
easy.
So I have decided instead of scalloped potatoes, we're going to do cheesy rutabaga scalloped. Cheesy scalloped rutabaga.
I love it.
Yeah, so
okay.
I've already started with some caraway seeds. I've got some melted butter in there. I'm going to add a tablespoon, of fresh thyme.
Okay.
I'm just going to mix that in. The butter has already melted. I know.
All right, it smells so good
It
right
does,
away, doesn't
eh?
it? Yeah.
That's what's so fun about being in the kitchen. I wish everybody could be here and smell it.
I know, we need smell-o-vision at one point, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
Have you thought about that
one day
already,
it's coming.
eh?
Probably not our generation, maybe our children's generation.
Yes,
for all
that
we
makes
know.
sense. So I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of flour because that's going to be the basis of your cheese sauce.
Okay.
Again, if you are gluten-free, there's gluten-free flour. You can go do coconut flour. There's other options. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a cup and a half of milk.
Okay.
I'm just going to have that going. Well,
and this is to help thicken, I guess,
exactly.
Right?
So I'm going to put on a little bit of high as we go on to our dessert.
Okay.
Because we have
Diving
one more
right
side.
in. So we'll let that sort of
just let that go for a little bit. Yeah, and
what do we have here, my friend?
Roasted apple pavlova with salted caramel sauce.
Wow. Say that 5 times fast at home.
I can barely say it once. So I've already started off with the pavlova. It's obviously right here, super easy. You can go on the website to find out how to make it.
It looks
under
like a
TV
meringue
recipes.
kind of thing.
It is.
It is, okay.
So you're taking 4 egg whites. So tip right there, make sure your eggs are at room temperature.
Okay.
So you take out the egg whites. You're going to get your mixer. You're going to turn it on high. You're going to have a cup of sugar ready, some cream of tartar, a little bit of cornstarch, just 3 easy ingredients, and you're going to whip it together until it's soft peaks. And then you add the sugar in. It's going to get creamy. It's going to be beautiful. Then you put it in the oven for an hour, 250.
Okay.
What I've already done is I've taken 3 apples. I've diced them. I've added in 3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Okay.
And I've roasted them for 25 minutes. You're just going to plop that right on there.
Okay.
Oh, and I lied. You're not going to do that right now. Yeah, I got excited.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, you're going to take the whipped cream.
When we're together. Yes.
Yes, whipped cream. You're going to put that because what you've done with your pavlova is you've got a piece of parchment paper, and what you've done is you have taken the meringue and you've made a little nest so you can put this whipped cream in. This is just 1 cup of whipped cream with a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of sugar to sweeten it. Now you're going to put your roasted apples on top.
The apples, gotcha.
Then what you're going to do is you're going to drizzle some caramel sauce on there, of course.
Caramel sauce makes everything better.
It really is.
I just smile because my granny, remember? We had this conversation, my granny, it doesn't matter how bad anything is, right? Like if you do a fruit cake, which people often don't like, I like it, but you put this stuff on and, everything's better.
There you go. See, you even know how to do it so nicely. And then you're going to add some flaked salt.
Okay.
And it's ready to serve.
And we're ready to go.
Dinner. You're ready to go.
I love that you're adding salt.
So I've already thickened the sauce here. I've taken old age Ontario cheddar. I'm going to take a cup out, leaving a half cup later. And what I've already done is I've gone and I've sliced our rutabaga and our onion.
Okay.
You're going to take half of that and half of that, layered on the bottom of a 9-inch pan.
All right.
You're going to have your oven at 350. This will cook for an hour. So just make sure timing-wise when you're looking at recipes that you've got things timed.
There's nothing worse honestly, it just stresses you out if you have people over and all of a sudden you realize, uh-oh.
The turkey's frozen.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, there's lots of things. So you're going to put that in.
Okay.
And then, honestly, we'll save some time, but you're just, you got a little layer there.
Okay, there we go.
You're going to pour the sauce over top, and then you're going to do one more layer. You're going to pour the sauce over top again, and then you're going to top it with
simple enough, like you
cheddar.
would do regular scalloped potatoes, but we're doing the rutabaga.
Yes, and one last easy one, I'm just going to turn that off and not cook, is a lovely sweet potato, chickpea, and goat's cheese roasted salad.
Oh.
So really what I've taken is I've taken Ontario onions, I've taken 3 cups of sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, these long little guys, they keep forever. They're so versatile in the kitchen.
Agreed.
Keep going. Of course, there's so many things that have sprung up. So if you want to go fresh salad, we've got greenhouse tomatoes, cucumbers, all of that.
Nice.
But I decided still go roasted. Then you're going to take your fresh parsley. On top, you're going to add some pumpkin seeds if you like to. Everybody likes a little crunch in their salad.
For sure.
And then you are going to add your goat's cheese. And you can go to your local markets. There's goat cheese that are already peppered, or they've got some spices.
Yeah, of course.
I just like it plain because the sweetness of our vegetables is enough for me. But again,
I like how you've done the goat cheese ahead of time, though, because you know what the trouble is with goat. Like every time you go to use it, and it just doesn't come off your hand, and it's all over the kitchen because you're just like
when you're at the dinner table going,
let me just add some of that for you there.
Yeah, so you've got that, and so I guess my last trick is. This isn't much to do in the kitchen. Enjoy the long weekend. The sugar bushes are still going. If the sugar bush isn't running, they've got all their animals. The farm has their animals. Go out, feed the birds. If it's rainy, come in and blow your eggs. Super easy at home. Quick ways to dye them. Some boiling water, dye, and then just poke the top. And the bottom, blow out.
And
Remember, we had some fun?
And if you don't blow it out and you keep them boiled, then you can have egg fights, is what we do as a tradition in our family. You can look that up. It's a lot of fun. Julie, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Have a wonderful long weekend. You have a wonderful long weekend as well, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back with more right after this.